The cell is the basic unit of life in all organisms. Like humans and animals, plants are also composed of several cells. The plant cell is surrounded by a cell wall, which is involved in providing shape to the plant cell. Apart from the cell wall, there are other organelles that are associated with different cellular activities. Plant cells are eukaryotic cells with a true nucleus, along with specialized structure called organelles that carry out certain specific functions. Nucleus in biology is a specialized structure occurring in most cells except bacteria and blue algae. As shown in the figure, there are two structures, the plant cell and animal cell. We are going to identify now the plant cell parts. The first part is the cell wall. The cell wall is a rigid layer which is composed of cellulose, glycoproteins, lignin, pectin, and hemicellulose. It is located outside the cell membrane. It comprises proteins, polysaccharides, and cellulose. So for you to remember this part, you can compare it to an eggshell, which is the outer part of an egg. The second part is the cell membrane. The cell membrane is the semi-permeable membrane that is present within the cell wall. It is composed of a thin layer, protein, and fat. The cell membrane plays an important role in regulating the entry and exit of specific substances within the cell. For instance, cell membrane keeps toxins from entering inside, while nutrients and essential minerals are transported across. The third one is the nucleus. The nucleus is a membrane-bound structure that is present only in eukaryotic cells. The vital function of a nucleus is to store DNA, or hereditary information required for cell division, metabolism, and growth. Now we have plastids under the nucleus. So they are membrane-bound organelles that have their own DNA. They are necessary to store starch to carry out the process of photosynthesis. So we have types of plastids here: proplast, leucoplasty, ethiplasty, amyloplasty, chromoplasty, elioplast, proteinoplast, chloroplasty. Now we have a vacuole. A vacuole occupies around 30% of cell's volume. In a mature plant cell, the vital function of a central vacuole, apart from the storage, is to sustain turgid pressure against the cell wall. Another part is the Golgi apparatus. Golgi apparatus are found in all eukaryotic cells which are involved in distributing synthesized macromolecules to various parts of the cell. Now we have cytoplasm, the another part of the cell. Cytoplasm is a thick solution that fills each cell that is enclosed by the cell membrane. It is mainly composed of water, salts, and proteins. In eukaryotic cells, the cytoplasm includes all of the material inside in the cell and outside of the nucleus. Next part is the ribosomes or ribosomes. Ribosomes are the smallest membrane-bound organelles which comprise RNA and protein. They are the sites for the protein synthesis, hence also referred to as the protein factories of the cell. Now we have another part which is mitochondria, another part of the cell. Mitochondria are the double-membrane organelles found in the cytoplasm of all eukaryotic cells. They provide energy by breaking down carbohydrate and sugar molecules. Hence, they are also referred to as the powerhouse of the cell. Next, we have the lysosomes. Lysosomes are called as suicidal bugs as they hold digestive enzymes in an enclosed membrane. They perform the function of a cellular waste disposal by digesting worn-out organelles, food particles, and foreign bodies in the cell. Now we have a trivia. Every organism has millions of cells. A plant cell is the only producer of food by itself on the earth. Their main function is to carry all processes that are needed to facilitate plant life like photosynthesis, etc. They have amazing features like chloroplasts, rigid cell wall, and vacuole.